Okay, so dude, you don't have much gold. How are you gonna find magic weapons?
Hey, you're gonna borrow it from your dear friends.
Figure it out. Once I find it.
Magic weapons cost quite a bit.
Imagine that.
Just saying.
You're half tree, you just punch things. You're pretty gnarly already.
We're
You
going
don't need
into-
more.
Talk to your tree to bring power from the holy plains.
Are going into
A crypt. Yeah, undead
crypt
territory.
full of undead
Yeah.
stuff.
No big deal. He's dealt with it before. You don't
Yeah,
have to worry about it.
there's undead up in my mountains.
Yeah.
We fight that shit all the time.
I'm from the goddamn Shadowfell. Or at least that's where my power comes from.
Let me at least do some sort of preparation here.
Necrotic is my favorite. I love necrotic. It's delicious.
So do undead.
Yeah. But good thing I have fire.
Hey, that ability.
Yes, actually, yeah, because I know that we're going down into a death pit, I'm gonna go aspect of the fire started. Oh yeah.
That ability for favorite enemy, can that be taken as a feat later on?
I don't know. By the way.
You gotta do aspect.
Which is nice.
It's a
now,
fun one.
Now when I fight fucking undead or bullshit that's immune to necrotic, I'm just like, oh yeah, fuck you, fire.
Yes, because fire, everything is weak to fire. Even fire elementals.
You were here when I got that stuff.
The original aspect of the fire?
No, yeah, the fire starter.
Yeah.
Okay. Into the hole, everybody.
Yeah, I remember that.
Into the hole.
Do we want to buy anything before we go in?
I have no money.
That's what Rangram's
Give me
contemplating.
a keg
How
of
much money do you
something.
actually
I don't
have?
want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Not much. I've got like
We have
152
minimal
gold.
money.
You do not have enough money to buy any kind of magic item.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
We'll just loot the items we find down there.
I have like 800 gold.
800 gold, that's not going to buy you any kind of like
No, I
super
know.
radiant. That's not going to buy you like anything like radiant.
1350 might get you like a level 3 item.
I mean, what was something temporary?
Right?
Like,
1350?
like a temporary enchantment that lasts a day or something.
You can buy holy water, which you can throw at things, or I'd let you pour it on your hammer to do some radiant damage.
Maybe we should go buy
Or on
some
your
holy
fist.
water
Just
then.
punch it
None
out.
of us are religious here, are we? Except for me.
Nah, my character has
Yeah, it's
80.
deeply religious.
My character will eventually be
No, I
swayed
mean-
towards
Can
the-
I
mean, like-
some sort of spongy
There was a god
material
symbol
around the hammer so that way the holy water stays longer?
They
I
have
was
a whole
going to
bunch
say
of
you could just pour it on your
overlapping
hammer
things.
and
I only.
you can treat
I
it as
only-
doing
no,
1 point of
recognize
radiant damage when you
Coralon
hit
as
something with it for a fight.
As a one tree god.
Like it wouldn't do extra damage, but it would let you treat damage you did as radiant.
So we give them vulnerable.
Which means if they're vulnerable to it, they'll take extra.
Maybe we'll go buy some. Does anybody know how much they are?
How much what
Don't
is?
you have your super holy
Holy
water?
water?
Who has their
Holy
super
water, I
holy
think it's
water?
like 25 gold or something.
Hey, you have your super holy water.
He does have super holy water.
Yeah.
One thing of super holy water.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're going into a place full of undead.
Yeah, well, if I use it, I can't use it again.
We just water it down.
You
You see, you get several 2-liter bottles.
what if he uses half? What if he uses half of it?
What?
You're not sure what would happen if you poured that on a weapon.
But my crossbow is
It's a lot more potent than
magic
normal
water
holy water.
in the shape of a
That's
crossbow
not
that
holy.
shoots water.
That's not
But
holy.
can I just pour it into the thing?
Probably, yeah.
Dilute it somewhat, or
Yeah.
I have no idea how that works.
Hedge.
No. You just pour it
I
in
have
the tip.
this super
That's all that
potent
matters on
water from
Right,
different,
Starry Sea.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Oh, I like water.
What is there any way to, you know,
Can I have
do
this?
this?
I really wish I could use this
I
guy.
like water. I like water.
He's my paladin.
How broken is he?
He's pretty strong.
Hey, who wants me to
He's a
try?
paladin. He can't be that good.
Who wants
He's-
me to
he's
try
still
eating
He's.
my?
I like his character.
Hedge thing.
Like
Can we do
Character
that as
Fast
we're heading
walk,
down
right?
to the
Mechanics.
pit?
Yeah. Okay. Fine. We'll do
He's not
that.
the best thing in the world, but he's pretty good. Like I enjoy him. But when I was designing him, I was having fun. And I'm like, this will be fun to play. And that's the key. I'm gonna have fun playing him. Basically, he's a paladin, a Latin paladin, who gives 10 hit points to friends and saving throws, whilst hurting the enemy. Thus,
Okay, that's cool. I've been doing the
with an execution wizard.
That's got like a bonus to damage, right?
It's brutal 2, which is slightly worse than a gouge, and he has Headman's Chop,
Okay.
which is anybody who's prone takes +5 damage, I believe. So, characteristically, works perfectly with Azazel. Because Azazel's just like knock you down, the guy's just like, motherfucker.
Just finish
He
it.
just stands there with his axe like this, just wait.
Yeah, Azazel's like, I got him, dude. Standing behind him. He's like, yeah, 1-2 punch, motherfucker. Yeah. And they both work off being bloody.
He's not bad, but I wouldn't call him a defender.
He's not a defender.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
He's exactly the same as Azazel, and he gets up in there and fucks shit up, whilst getting hurt in the process, thus making him stronger.
I doubt a little bit of holy water is going to help us all that much. I think we should just head down.
Yes.
We're fully healed, we're rested, let's do it.
Daniel.
It was easy to get.
I think he has some holy water beside that too.
Beside that one.
We walked in the
You have
hole
like
and just started
one or
jumping
two of
down.
them.
Yo, motherfuckers! I used.
Oh god!
I know you're like one.
Yeah, I've got 2 left.
Just crawling.
He didn't like this out.
Well, we did spend a day doing random things, right? Before
Yeah.
we found out that
Basically.
Hoplight's missing.
Yeah.
No, you were discussing
Oh,
random
also,
mysterious things to
Malcolm
do.
contacted us,
Okay.
asked for an
Malcolm?
update, and I was like blah blah blah. And I
Which
was
you gave to him via the bug he
via the
placed
bug.
on you.
and then later on, I was like, after the Anna thing, I was like, tell Anna to fuck off. And I was like,
She's gone.
right, and she's like, and then later we got another message, she's like, she's rogue, not part of the gang anymore.
Yeah.
So there's
We
a
could kill
natural
her.
keyboard now?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, it's just my natural.
It's
state.
actually a typewriter. It makes a clicky clack sound when you punch it.
You gotta put the.
It's my natural state.
It's like this big floating crystal as you like hit a bunch of other
It's
smaller
cries
things.
on
It
the
floats
scroll.
sideways. You have to occasionally realign it.
Back.
Sorry, this thing just drifts to the right. I don't know why.
and laser edges onto scrolls.
There's like magical HTML code.
No, it's a floating crystal. There's a piece of scroll paper there. When you touch various parts of it, it fires a laser just right. Occasionally drifts out of alignment. You have to move it.
I would love to have one of those. So
I've decided that exists somewhere.
So now basically we're allowed to kill her,
Yes.
which I will.
You
promptly-
assume.
No. Well, I assume, but I will promptly be doing anyways because fuck that bitch.
Has she done anything to hurt any of the people in the city?
Yes.
She
Okay.
summoned a giant bone golem.
She's-
Well, she summoned a giant bone golem, which destroyed at least 2
Driver.
buildings and threw a carriage into a third, killed several people. She's also been summoning undead consistently for a while now that have been attacking people in
No
the
way,
city.
Megan, let's do this.
She's like Dawnport's most wanted.
Hey,
right now.
guys.
She is very much so.
Guys,
It's what's
if
one
I
at the
can,
moment.
I'd like to deliberately kill my love. But just don't prevent yourself attacking.
You just want an aspect.
I do. But assuming because she's a necromancer, her soul will probably stay in her body for a little
Or
bit.
you get some other douchebag soul that she has.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ah, you've regained dummy soul.
Hey, what are the chances that she has a phylactery?
She's not
She's not a lich, so she probably doesn't.
Well, she's not a lich yet.
I don't think she's making herself a lich.
That's true, the day is young.
Alright, let's get started, guys.
Yeah.
I want to get going.
Alright, you guys want to head over there then?
Yeah,
We
so
run
we'll
into
go
the-
to giant hole.
We
Do that.
Surrounded by guards and
We blatantly just run into the hole. We see guardsmen on the way, like, hi guys.
Don't worry, we got this.
Actually, as you approach the pit in the middle of the street, there are a couple of people milling around. There's sort of a cordon that's been set up, like some little sort of wooden beams. It's like, say, do not enter by order of the watch. There is, however, no one standing on guard near the hole.
Ew.
You can, however, see that the hole has been sort of dug open and propped up with little buttresses so that you can actually get down there.
Okay,
detection.
so what I do
And in
is,
background magic, nothing
what
else.
I do is, we sneak around. I throw my grapples on top of a building. We all climb up, and we all lower ourselves down from the other side of that building.
Your needlessly convoluted plan works. I would have also accepted we walk over to the hole.
But this way, no one else sees it.
But
Except the people who are obviously looking at the hole.
You are aware that if you throw a grappling hook up a building, that's going to draw more attention, right?
in broad daylight. Yeah.
Is this
And then rappel down.
Okay, here's the thing. I would never do that in broad daylight.
Oh, it's broad daylight
You
right
can
now.
do cloud of darkness and then repel.
Yes, because then it draws so much less
We have
attention.
to do something.
Yeah, because then you'd have a
to create
50-foot
story
cube of darkness,
that
which you would lower
Hawkeye
yourself
will
out
be
of.
pulling her hair out when she gets out years about this.
I think I already succeeded.
I think
We've
we've
already
succeeded.
done horrendously stupid
Yeah.
things, so we just crawl down into the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a way back up?
Yeah, it's like a sort of, it's not straight down. It's like sort of a weird angled slope thing.
Yeah, people have.
Like
Okay.
someone
Everyone
has
just
someone
walk
has
down.
deliberately dug this out so that a contingent of people can move through it.
Looks like a
So,
dwarf.
while this is happening, I open up the bottle of
Looks like
ice
a
to
dwarf.
waters.
Okay.
Stick my finger in it.
The
Which
tree
finger?
hand?
The wooden two-hand finger.
All right.
It burns the shit out of you.
No, doesn't burn at all. Feels quite nice.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's where the tree was feeding from, somewhat.
Possibly.
Partially.
Yeah.
You do anything else?
He drinks it.
We leave him behind and keep
When you
walking.
take your hand out, your finger has a sort of a weird soft glow to it.
Alright.
Wipe
It's a
it over.
moisturizer.
One of my legs, that's probably bigger than a
It's
plant.
starting to turn dwarven again.
I'm cured!
It's the makeup engine.
You're about to do that, and you go, wait.
It's why the day goes exciting.
Do you take a sip?
No, he's not drinking it. He's
Oh.
drinking what was left in his mug.
Okay.
All right.
I was gonna say you should totally take a sip of it
You
to
can
see if
see
it affects the tree.
little sort of cracks and stuff in the bark of your arm.
Mhm.
It starts to, you can see sort of something winding up a bit, like it's sort of a little line of colored, soft, glowing light that sort of moves up your arm.
You're drinking it!
Yeah, and you can see the level in it sort of starts to get lower and lower and lower.
Hey,
and
Franklin,
finally
try to shoot at
disappears.
one of the barbs to see if the barbs are sparkly glowy.
No,
Your arm
wait,
does
is
not
that,
have a soft
is that
glow
an
to it.
encounter power? Wait. Is that an encounter power?
It is.
Yes, it is.
Okay, go ahead. I only ask because I don't want you to blow power.
You and your metagame.
Why don't we find out in battle?
Can we institute a policy where every time you metagame, I flick you in the head? I like this policy.
Or
I
you
think I'll
keep track
adopt
of like the merit 10 experience points.
it. That would require I keep track of separate XP. Which is a pain in the
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah.
It's true.
How's that ice to waters?
Approximately how much XP per encounter do we gain?
You level when you level it.
A story appropriate amount.
I'm just
I
wondering.
don't actually keep track of
Yeah.
XP.
Just wondering.
I just level you up wherever it feels appropriate. Every X number of fights, basically, where X is a reasonable number.
That varies in between levels.
And when I remember, because there was like 3 weeks where I forgot to tell you to level up.
It
Where?
works
So
for me.
you can expect to hit 10 sooner than expected.
Yes!
Sounds
I've
good.
never been this high level. Me neither.
So far, this is the highest level I've ever been.
That's actually true.
But I can get higher.
It's always true.
Like,
Anyway.
once we get inside, I activate my glowy, floaty headgear halo.
Oh,
It's fun.
oh no. Eyes of Ember, good sir. Eyes of Ember.
Yes, your eyes do not look like hot coals. Glow softly.
Does that hurt?
Yes. Deeply.
Yeah, I just say that for intimidation purposes.
That's excellent because I have low light vision, so
I
now
like
can
the
see
pain.
No, it feels great.
So you're like cat bus now?
What?
Clitoral bus? For the headlight beams?
Oh,
Alright, at the risk of this descending even further. Alright, the hole slants down into an open stone chamber. It's a sort of large, empty stone chamber. You can see off to one side there's a closed door. Off to another side there's a door which looks like it's been broken down. All around this room are a number of bodies. The vast majority of them are dressed like street people or adventurers, sort of ragged, cheap weapons. It looks like they've fallen afoul of a variety of traps in this room. There's sort of blades that have popped out of the wall, the floor, sort of angry spikes that came from the ceiling, darts, arrows, things like that.
Ew.
A couple of the bodies are watchmen, although you don't specifically recognize any of them. And there is also one who is in a robe. Looks like one of the mages.
Dungeoneering. I rolled a 23.
23? Sure.
Yes.
You don't spot any other traps because that's not what the skill's for, but what you do notice is a number of spots on the floor and the walls and stuff have been marked with colored chalk, possibly indicating that there are other traps there.
Okay.
You can probably avoid those pretty easily.
Yes.
Thinking back,
I pointed them
those
out.
wooden things that was in the way of the hole.
Mhm.
Like how long and
That was actually a pretty
heavy
good
are
roll
they?
on my part.
They're heavy
I was
buttresses.
Huh?
They're heavy buttresses used to hold
Full.
open mine shafts, things like that.
Oh,
You're a dwarf. You're very familiar with them. You know that removing them is a really bad idea.
okay.
Hey, random, do you know if,
I searched
can you
the
keep
mage.
track of where we're going underground? Do you like knock
You
it
find a
off
small flask of
if we're
holy water.
underground?
Yes!
That might be like a ratio.
Desecrating bodies. Always rewarded if
Before you
do.
do this, can I
Okay,
look
so
through
dwarf.
the clothing of the watch dead bodies to see if I can remove their identification
I can
tags?
keep track
Or
of
if
where
they've
we are
already
on the
taken.
ground, right?
They have little rings that they wear, which have the insignia of the watch.
Is it still on them or has it been taken off of them?
They're still there.
Okay, I'll take them and keep them.
Having you take them off.
Actually, what are you
I can keep
Frisbee
track of
bit.
Come on.
No, it's worse than that. It requires the fishing line trick.
Dorothy,
Yeah?
you get
it's,
a bottle of holy water.
Morticians, when they need to remove
One bottle?
rings, they
One
take
small
fishing
one.
line, thread one end through it, take the other end and go wrap it around and around.
I just
to
realized
cinch it
me
down.
holding on to
On
holy
the other
water
side, they
is probably
unwrap
the
it
worst
so it
thing.
slowly
You
slides
spill
the
it on
ring
yourself
off.
and go, ah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charming, right?
Like, even if it were to try and pour it
That's
all
how
the
you
way,
get a
it would
rig
just
off a dead body. That's like swollen
nullify
up. Because like,
its
if you've ever seen
damage.
like when women have gotten pregnant and had kids, their fingers tend to swell up, and so it becomes sort of impossible to remove a wedding ring.
It happened to dead bodies too.
Yeah, that's how morticians have to get off rings.
Wait, what is it?
They take a piece of fishing line, thread it under the ring,
Oh.
and then they wrap the other end around it to
Yeah.
tighten and cinch it down, and then
Yeah.
from the one on this side they unwrap it, which slides the ring off.
Oh.
Which is clever, but gross.
Yeah, because it doesn't come off cleanly, I don't think.
Comes off
That's not
fairly cleanly.
That's not the
So, dwarf, I can keep track of where we are underground?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, yes, she was asking, I want to clarify.
I am going to take that feat to deal damage to insubstantial things. Sorry, I'm just thinking to myself.
Sure.
Generally
In your head.
good quality feat, yeah.
Yeah.
Substantial things are really annoying.
Yeah. Especially
Anyway.
when Greg's goddamn doing
Anyway, is there anything else you'd like to do in this room? Aside from loot the bodies of the dead?
I didn't loot them.
I loot.
Took their
That counts as
items.
looting.
No, I did.
You did.
He totally did.
You totally
I
did.
take their money.
Are all of them?
Shockingly, they're not carrying money.
I take the
Most
adventure.
people don't carry money into a dungeon.
I take the adventurer's
are-
money.
They're not carrying money either.
Are
They're not
Look at their
stupid.
gear.
Are all of them
They
dead?
wouldn't have had
Or is there any,
good
like,
gear on the video.
unconscious survivors?
Take gold pieces.
They look very dead.
They only died by traps, right? There's no
As
monster.
far as you can tell, yeah. Everything
No
looks like it
bites.
was done by a trap.
No bite marks.
Alright, then we
Scavenging marks?
continue on.
No wolf.
Wait, hold on.
marks.
This is undead territory. What are the chances these things will jump up and attack us?
Mid to high.
If you're
I would-
insinuating that we destroy these bodies,
Okay, you know what? Since I am in my aspect of the fire starter,
You've been sort of wandering around them, rolling them over. They haven't done anything though.
I start
Yeah.
Eldritch bolting all the fresher looking ones.
they don't care.
All the
Even if the
fresher
skeletons,
looking
they can
ones?
still
The
be brought
mid,
back.
like the kind of
Fine, fresher looking.
non-skeletal.
They all look like they've died within the last day or so.
I fucking set them all on fire with my Eldritch bolts.
Just a heap of burning bodies. Okay, well, let's get
I'm
out.
just standing there in disgust.
Yeah.
I leave, no, but I do that only to adventurers, not the knight, not the knight's watch or the mage. Now it's just now it's just brightly lit as fuck in this chamber.
Alrighty. Now, what do you want to do? You have set several things on fire. To some benefit, possibly.
Possibly.
Is there just a tunnel going forward, or is it a door?
There is a broken door, you can see, which extends somewhere else, and there's also a closed door. You can see sort of, your perception's pretty good, you can see sort of scuffed footprints on the floor. You can see, looks like a couple people went over the door, then you can see the same number of footprints coming back from under the door, and then most of them look like they went through the broken door.
Broken door in the sense of wear and tear, or broken in the sense
Broken in
that
the sense that someone kicked it down.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, let's check
Possibly
that.
with a battering ram.
I want to check
how-
the closed door.
Right?
Like,
Go over and open it.
No,
those
I go over and thievery it.
Like, how far
Okay,
apart
to do
are
what?
the
Check for
footprints
traps.
on the
That's
middle
empty,
of the
that's
house
perception.
going in?
Damn it!
Probably go there carrying anything.
Can
maybe?
someone
Yeah,
help me
probably
look for
running.
traps?
Sure.
Oh.
Check for traps would be fucking 8.
Alright.
What are we rolling?
Well, he's checking traps on a door.
Perception.
We rolled the same number.
20%?
fail buddies.
20.
You don't find anything unusual on the door,
Mm.
other than that it looks old and like it hasn't been opened much. You can tell though there's some creases on the hinges where there's lots of dust. It looks like it was opened recently, but
checked.
hasn't been opened other than that.
I checked the knob.
It's not locked.
Let's open
Open it. Alrighty. It makes a very loud, piercing creak sound that echoes throughout the chamber.
What's that for?
You'll find out.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, it opens into what looks like a collapsed passageway full of rubble and dirt and sand. It looks like this may have once been a main entrance to this building, but when it was buried, it got covered over.
I leave the door open.
Okay?
You know what? I'm not comfortable yet because now we might be fighting undead that's on fire. I want to collect all the weaponry and keep it away from the bodies.
Okay, there's about 20 odd bodies, so...
On fire. You're
Very
gonna have to
well.
make sure that a fire
Yeah,
they get
they're
the
all
light.
collecting it.
They are all on
I
fire.
have the Frost Warhammer. I'm going to shift it away from the body.
Just gonna slide it along the ground?
Right. Okay, yeah, see, I was gonna say that. Don't, but that's fine.
I think at least one of you figured out what that dies for now.
Yeah, so guys,
Noise!
here's the thing. So either we go whole hog on just making noise, or
Oh,
stop.
please do that.
Or we stop. So let's stop sliding things. I'll stop setting things on fire needlessly.
Yes, please.
Actually, at this point, all of you can roll a perception check.
Yes.
Oh, sweet, 20.
10.
20. Alright, you hear a faint rumbling sound coming from the walls.
Does it sound like
maybe
that bone giant coming out of the ground?
similar, but not the same. Definitely
Yeah.
something moving through the dirt.
I see.
It's a worm.
That would suck.
Sleepers awakened. Tremors.
Are there signs on the ground that giant creatures live down here, like a scale here or there?
No, you don't see anything, not in this room anyway.
Okay, let's
so-
go through the other door.
So is the broken door
Just
open?
Just
Yes, it's broken.
Let's go
It
in.
looks like someone took a
Yeah,
battering
so-
ram.
okay,
to
it's
it.
down.
It's been
Okay, good.
smashed down.
Okay, good.
Let's go in.
yeah,
So-
let's go somewhere.
So
else.
you guys do the same thing we do when we're tracking someone. They fall
Fail?
behind. No,
We'll try, but.
they fall behind whilst I sneak a little bit out further ahead.
Alright.
Right.
Actually, I'm going to turn on my amber eyes.
So you don't
Okay.
have to sneak.
Alrighty.
They'll
So I
see
can't-
you coming.
Yeah, they would see me coming, so now they don't.
Oh,
If you need help, shout ale.
Alright.
Oh right, we need a safe word. Yeah, so let's make ale our safe word.
Safe word.
No,
Everything's okay. Shout rum.
no, I'll say pale ale. Pale ale.
No.
Why does it need to be a code?
If you're in trouble, this is a safe word.
It's a safe word.
Help!
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, we're sticking with pale ale.
No, I'm saying pale ale.
It's fine if you want a subtle code word too, in case you're in a conversation and you want to start a fight or something.
Yeah,
but
no, we ran into a situation at the restaurant.
Yeah, it's like, okay, don't kill anybody is I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly.
Okay.
Alright, the
Alright.
ancient symbol of don't murder everyone.
Okay, so yeah.
So,
Defy all your adventuring instincts.
Do
Alright.
I need to roll stealth check?
If you want to, yeah. If you want to be quiet.
24.
24? Alright. Does anyone else want to roll stealth?
Don't, because
no,
you will
no,
fail.
we're staying behind.
It's
Don't.
better than not failing.
Don't!
No,
You
don't
will
do it.
fail.
You can't stealth.
You can.
doesn't
You're
matter.
Doesn't matter, you can try.
If he's following behind you, it doesn't matter. Like, if he doesn't roll, it just means he is making noise.
That's
Yeah.
fu-
Like,
Let's all try
not
this.
rolling does not
We're
default to
as quiet as
success.
possible.
Let's see.
10.
Well, it's 16 without all the penalties.
Okay.
So
Without all the what penalties?
The plate
I'm
mail.
wearing plate mail.
No,
That's
the penalties
factored in.
are added to
Oh,
this.
that's
your
factored
skill
in.
set.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
It's when you wear plate mail, you get -1 to checks, which is
-2. Actually.
oh, right.
Okay.
Chain mail.
Well,
Excuse
in that case, yeah. 17.
That's a tiny ass dice, dude.
That's not too bad.
So he's noisy as fuck.
How badly did you roll?
A 4
4
plus
Plus anything?
0.
Plus 7, so 11.
No, that's not
That's
bad.
not bad. I rolled 10, so yeah.
You got what?
A 24.
Alright. And you?
I wrote 10.
There's no point in me being ahead of you guys.
Nice.
That's alright.
Noise travels further.
I have a floaty halo.
Okay.
It's not very stealthy.
All have
I
stuff.
have a lightning halo. Anyway, she took that floating lightning ring and
The
made a hat
soul
out of
in.
it with the power of artifice.
I might need that back.
Oh, it's mine.
That's
We'll
my
talk
hat
about
now.
it later.
Screw you.
It's my hat.
I
You
might need
had
it.
a cool hat
I
and
might-
gave it up.
I might need it back later for purposes of
Destruction.
no, for figuring out what the fuck he sold me did.
We'll see about that.
Alright. Anyway,
Oh god.
Also, maybe powering up my gem.
you continue. You continue along a long sort of stone corridor. You can see the walls are damaged and broken in places. There's bits where the sand has streamed out of the wall a bit, piling up.
While sneaking, I hear she's behind me. It's like
Yeah, there's a rumbling still there.
I just go like this.
Behind
The
us.
rumbling is still behind you. It does not seem to be following you, though.
Okay. Giant worm in the tunnel. Probably.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad that metagame just happened.
The tunnel continues on for a fair ways before you start to hear sounds of sort of hushed voices whispering, and the occasional sort of sound of maybe metal tapping metal, something like that, like someone moving in armor.
Do I recognize?
Is it from
Any voices?
behind?
They're speaking quite quietly, sort of.
Okay.
Can you tell us to stop, or do we keep coming and make a bunch of noise?
I make a stop symbol and I just go further on ahead.
Right.
I make a wait symbol, and then I'll shout pale ale later.
Right. As you creep up through the tunnel bit, sort of try to keep hugging the wall where it's dark. You can see a flickering light comes from the corridor up ahead, around a corner, and it opens up into.
Start it off.
Yeah, it opens up into sort of another one of these sort of open rooms. This one looks like it may have had like dining tables and things in it at one point. They've been moved, taken away. Some of them have been broken up into what looks like a fire pit. There are a number of people in here. Most of them are wearing watch uniforms.
Oh, good.
All of them look to be injured.
Ew, that's
And it looks like they've also, on the other side of the room, you can see another sort of corridor leading out. It looks like they've piled some furniture there to make it into a sort of bottleneck. There are also a number of people who are arranged at this side of the room, some of them who have spears, who are sort of like angling them at the corridor where you're coming from, like they're waiting for something they heard to come down.
Okay. I give the all clear signal, and once we all gather up, we go, "Don't shoot! We're coming through!"
I duck
Hail of
anyway.
crossbow bolts, no.
I duck, yeah. Yeah.
There is no hail of crossbow.
We're coming through with our hands up.
We're with the Night's Watch.
Don't say that.
Don't
What-
claim to the watch that you're with the watch. That
What-
doesn't end well.
First of all, what is the point of us being who we are and what we're doing right now?
We're currently in a mausoleum.
Incompetent and failing?
On that
Because I've seen a lot of that.
We're trying to be a gang that is criminal. So don't say that.
I love how you
Just
phrase
say
it as a gang that is criminal.
We can
That's
just
like
be
the most
friendly
hoity-toity way you
adventurers.
could possibly phrase that.
I feel like you know. There's the good kinds of gangs.
Adventurers.
We are here to help.
We're the good Yakuza.
We're the good guys.
Okay, so yeah, we go. We're coming out unarmed.
That's a lie
That is
if I ever
blatant
heard
lie.
Not ready for fighting.
We're coming out not swinging.
Yes, that's exactly what I say.
Okay. Do you actually come out?
I'm gonna head out first.
Alright.
I'm gonna wait and see if they shoot him.
They do not shoot him.
Okay.
You do recognize one of the watchmen here. He's Derek Bishop, who you've met a couple of times now. He was the guy who you slugged at the
Yeah.
gate of Dawnport as a way of covering your identity.
While I stand
You
there,
weren't there for that. They were questioned at the gate, and he talked to Derek sort of quietly and
Oh,
explained
right,
what
yeah.
they were doing. And Derek said, "Oh, okay, here, just punch me in the face,
because these
and then I'll arrest you, and then we'll talk to the captain."
These guys aren't so hot at bluffing.
No, not at all.
I'm basic.
Yeah, not
Okay.
even a little.
Although I did make that
I
conversation
did that.
in a sketchy way.
Yeah.
I did that to save your ass.
No, I know. I'm just saying I led the conversation in a sketchy way, and then
We
I succeeded at bluffing it out, but then they failed hard. and that was unfortunate.
No.
Okay.
To be fair, you told some pretty half-assed lies.
No, I know. I'm saying, like, I led the conversation into a sketchy way,
They were
which
terrible.
made it very tough for them to bluff. But I was fine.
I call up, hey, it's Derek.
Yeah. Wait, no, you're further back, so how would you call that out?
It's Derek.
Are you
It's
actually
us.
doing that?
I say it's
So
these
let's
guys.
let's not say anything that would like theoretically blow our cover in front of anybody we need to keep our cover on with. So yeah, we just go, all right, we're here to help.
We're professionals.
We do stupid things for a living.
And we get paid for it.
Put us up
Sometimes.
front.
We're professionally suicidal.
If you put us up front, we'll take care of this shit.
Derek actually does greet you. He says, "Oh, hey, I remember you."
Yes, we're those criminals.
Yeah, I have a distinct recollection of having been slugged in the face. How are you not in jail?
I walk up and tell
Out
them
of
good
that
conduct?
we've got bigger things to
We
do
got out
than
on bail.
The rings.
You have bail papers on you too.
We do. Yeah.
We got out
You
on
hand them
bail.
over?
Yeah.
We show them.
Yeah, sure.
Sucking
He
good.
takes them. He pretends to look at them because he knows full well that they're what's going on here.
Ah.
He does it for the sake of the other watchmen there, basically. He says, "All right, fine. You want to run up ahead and die? That saves us some trouble."
No problem.
So
Yeah.
what's been going on down here?
We brought a contingent down here. We got our forces pretty badly decimated by the bunch of traps up in the main room back there. We think we got all of them handled and down, though. We started hearing this weird rumbling coming from the walls, and the captain said we needed to move ahead, get out of the room.
Where is she, by the way?
We had to leave sort of everyone behind. She pressed on ahead. We made camp here, along with all the wounded. And she and the rest of them, the mages and the priests, they pressed on ahead, continued further in. Unfortunately, when after they left, we learned a little something about the next room up there. It was empty when we got here, but a little while ago, a couple of big fucking freaky things wandered in from the other side and came in, and they've been, working, I guess would be a term.
What kind of freaky things?
We're
Shadow
not sure.
freaky things?
Define
Or
They're
bone
like
freaky
they're like
things?
automatons. They're big metal guys. They're covered in spikes, big long spikes.
My eyes light up.
They're disgusting. They keep going around finding corpses, picking up and impaling them on the spikes.
Are they?
Oh,
I've never
that's
seen a thing like these things before. I don't know why they're doing it.
Alistair, did you build those?
Did they look like they were leaking black oil or ooze?
Not that we saw. Mostly they were just leaking blood
Okay.
from all
From
the
the-
impaled bodies. I don't know if I covered the impaled bodies enough.
On their giant.
No, we got it.
I
We
get
got
the
it.
image.
We got it.
Did they leave the living
Alistair tells you-
alive?
No, although I've heard of them.
George is still up there.
way.
They're called cadaver collectors. Necromancers used them to harvest materials from battlefields.
I see. Do they have weaknesses?
Well, I mean, they're big metal robots. You hit them hard enough, they fall down. They're not particularly resilient to anything.
Okay, got
They
it.
tend to have tough armor, but other than that,
Hit them with things.
Yeah.
Done.
don't let them grab you.
Will
Because
do.
they're not terribly good at distinguishing corpse from living person
Ew.
with the whole
Okay.
spiking thing.
Alright.
Just collect.
How dare you imply that I would make a thing like that? Complete waste of food. Just pours all over the ground. Total, utter
You
bullshit.
could create like a bowl thing underneath that would collect
Whole
it.
thing.
Like a slanty
Like
dip.
it's like a
You become slightly disconcerted as he seems to be taking this idea under advisement.
So you also need spikes
just
hollows
invented
so that all the
a
liquid
cadaver
drains
juicer.
inward into a reservoir.
With
a filtration
You
system.
have to set up some sort of vacuum system. That's a pain. in
You
the
should.
hole.
You should
Just
just use
become a
gravity.
slanty
You should
dip.
also. You should also. There should also be drills, like kind of like a blender.
Ah.
Or is one big
Spikes.
spike like a lemon squeezer?
Yeah,
Are you trying to get him to build a Big Daddy with a vacuum drill arm?
it's a juicer, maybe. Whoa! It's a juicer. Right? Let's call it what it is.
You realize that at some point you're gonna fight one of those now, right?
Oh.
And it will be called the juicer, and it will be horrifying.
It will be fun though.
Probably.
And then Morgan will repurpose it For
For
our
our
uses.
uses. For digging trenches and.
No.
Because there are so many uses
For
for
juicing
all
souls out
horrible
of
death
Aw,
location.
no.
Orange juice. So much orange juice.
It just stands in the orange fields.
Okay, sneak up to the. So we sneak up to the door where they were
Wait a
pointing
minute.
out the evil things.
Wait, hold on. Weird noise. You know, the weird rumbling after we made a whole bunch of noise.
Mm-hmm.
What if we make a really, really loud noise in that room and just have whatever it is take care of this thing?
That's
Uh,
assuming that.
That's assuming the thing doesn't come through where we are.
Yeah.
It also assumes the things are not allied in any way.
Yeah.
Let's not.
Let's
You don't
not.
know, it could work.
I'd rather not.
Let's not.
Err on the safe side of things and not bring in.
Wouldn't
more
fight-
Come
those things
on,
already
err on the
make a
side
loud
of
noise.
stupid heroics.
Huh?
Fighting those things would already make loud noises.
Don't you have something like
Fighting
that to
anything
make
makes
really
loud
loud
noises.
noises and deafens things?
Sorry, what?
But it
Don't you
has
have
to be
something that can make
outside.
really loud noise that deafens stuff?
And he has a thunder daily.
So what? Use my daily and deafen the giant thing that's probably
Doesn't
meters
have
upon
ears?
meters below ground and might not have ears?
Yeah, I'll make a bunch of rumblies and all that. Nom nom.
No.
What I'm going to do is we're all going to line up next to the door and like, we got this.
We act all confident to raise their morale.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if we had some help.
But you guys are injured and need to
Like
stay.
anybody who's willing to fight,
Anybody with a crossbow,
stand back
keep
and
shooting as we fight.
Stand behind the door and shoot.
You have to have good aim though.
Not at us.
That sounds like a good idea. I'll stay on this side.
Anything-
I asked Derek how
Is
long
there
that
anything
fucking
useful
complex been
in
gone.
this room with all the guards and
Yeah, how long is Hawk?
Anything useful, it looks like they're using. They've got fire and weapons and stuff, but they don't really seem willing to part with them if that's what you're asking.
Especially with
Shoot
criminals.
random
You might be able to
criminals.
convince them to give you something.
Especially with criminals.
Random criminals.
That's going to be a negative thing to your diplomacy check.
Criminals. Yeah, it would be -5.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
they do think you are members of the criminal gang.
You alright, buddy?
Yeah.
They're quite happy to let you run off ahead and die.
Yeah.
They're not big on the giving you stuff.
Exactly.
Just keep firing into the room.
But not at us.
Just understand that if we get hurt, Hawklight will.
No,
Like, shut up.
I put my
We don't know this-
I put my
yeah,
hand over
we
your
don't
mouth.
know-
Derek says Hawklight will what?
As
He's like
your-
looking at you very annoyed.
as your bodyguard,
I
I'll
asked
stand
him how long
behind
he's
you
been gone.
and punch you in the back of the head.
I'm protecting you from
Nothing.
yourself.
I mean, she might give you a
Yeah.
raise.
She might give me a raise.
Okay, fun. There's actually tokens for these guys.
So, what I will do is, I'm gonna. Okay, wait. We're at the door preparing for the fight, so I'm gonna summon my warlock ally right now.
Okay.
Okay. You do that. Have fun with your ally.
Can my warlock ally piggyback on me?
Probably not.
Damn it!
Not without causing severe penalties to one or both.
Does Derek know how long Captain Hoglight's been gone?
Yeah, he says she's been gone for a few hours now.
Okay. I think we're not gonna really get any information from these guys.
No,
Yeah.
we gotta go on. We're only a few hours behind Captain Hoglight, and that's fine.
All right.
Can I attempt to sneak in and then charge one of them? Or should I just
Can we get a
wait till
surprise
everybody-
round?
You can attempt to sneak in, sure.
Can we get a
Well, we
surprise
don't
round?
see anything yet.
If you give me a second, I can set them out.
Okay.
I'm trying to find tokens for something that's said as not being cooperative.
I'm just gonna look at this.
Yeah,
That looks pretty cool.
you will find that they look like that.
The pokey things. Oh, okay.
They look real friendly. You should hug them.
Yeah, but they are robots.
Getting close to one of those things does not sound very fun.
Yeah, they're just a little pokey. They could be repurposed.
You have your figure things?
Give them
For
a good
manual and such.
scrub.
Yep.
Send them into the ocean and have them bring
Should
up
open them up?
seafood.
Yeah, sure.
We'll start a fishing
side?
fleet of these guys.
Yep. Thank you.
I'm assuming this is where we're at.
Yep, with the little buttress.
Okay.
And what is
I'll be
this?
behind one of
Rubble.
those until I see something.
All these little patches are just rubble.
I'll be one of the first in crews.
I'm right behind you, so it might just be like right here.
The rubble is not actually impassable.
It's just
If you
difficult.
stand in
right?
it, it's difficult terrain, and if you stand in it, you get cover and take -2 attacks you make while standing.
Okay.
What if I stand behind it? And
Then it provides cover.
Nice.
Don't move us forward until we know what's in.
Yes. Yes. Which is why I put myself right there behind the
All
door.
the way in there. Come on.
No, I'm right here, out in the open.
Right up in
So I'm
there.
going to say to any able-bodied crossbowman, stand behind this cover and shoot in.
We will distract them.
If there's nobody here.
Derek says their most able-bodied crossbowmen, if you guys die, are going to be the only thing stopping those freaky monsters from coming in, and he wants them to stand back here.
That's fine.
And shoot it.
As long as you're shooting, we don't care.
As long as you're not shooting us, we don't care.
Yes. As
Thank
long
you.
as you're shooting them.
Oh, come on. How many times have we taken arrows to the back?
None.
I've taken a few.
And we're fine, right?
I've taken
I've
none.
taken a few.
Currently,
Because, like I said before, when I was riding that Rhinehawks, the barbarians have no aim.
Yeah. That's fine.
And start looking like a pincushion. They
Okay.
hit. They hit everything but the rhinos.
large. They are big
Large
fucking things.
creatures.
Okay.
Can I get a charming picture of them here if you'd like?
Hooray!
Oh my.
See?
Beautiful.
Friendly, aren't they?
Yes.
Like I said, it's
I will name him
seafood
George.
Turkish.
I want to make an
What's
attempt to sneak up to here.
But what are you going to name the other one? Sure,
Wait,
self check.
Okay. Come on, not a crappy roll. Otherwise, we're not going to get our supplies. 18. At least my stats good.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't seem to pay any mind to you.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck it, whatever. I'm sleeping. Not in combat.
Something about this situation calls for red dice.
So, should I just make a surprise attack and you guys try and follow up?
I need to try to position so I can charge. I
Yeah,
don't
I know.
think I'm
Yeah,
doing
you're
it.
not.
Everybody try and go up to that.
I'll make
that
a
rock.
sneak attempt to try
Yeah,
and.
no, that's fine. Yeah, because I'm just gonna Eldritch Bolt from where I am anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, do I know anything about these monsters? For example, if we obviously look very alive and kicking, are they likely to ignore us? Like, are they?
You can make me a Arcana check, I believe. Monster.
25.
25, alright. You know a fair bit about these things. They're called cadaver collectors.
Yep.
They're immune to charm, disease, and poison. They
Okay.
actually have resist 10 lightning.
Oh.
They have sort of lightning shielding armor. It sort of Faraday cages them. They are quite dangerous. I will tell you they're an elite monster, so they do have an action point. You know that their armor does, however, get a bit locked if it vibrates a lot.
Okay.
If you deal thunder damage to them, they become slowed. Save ends.
Okay.
Their preferred method of attack is to slam you with their big, pointy fists.
Ugh.
They can actually hit you twice in the same turn if they want.
Wow.
They can also grab you, and if they have you grabbed, they can try and spike you on one of their big spiky spikes.
Haha.
If they do that, they'll move around and you'll move with them, and it hurts a lot, and you take damage constantly. Shocking.
Do they have any sort of range to weapons?
Sort of. They have a trample attack, which lets them move and knock people over,
Okay, yeah.
and they do have a breath weapon that
My shadow.
spews out sort of this sticky goop that locks you in place so that they can come up and grab you.
Take one on the bottom.
They also have dark vision.
Oh, nice.
Hooray.
Like I said, perfect for fishing missions.
Hooray, that's cool.
What you know about them mechanics-wise is they deteriorate over time, but they sort of keep to their basic programming, which is harvest corpses. If wherever they're supposed to bring them no longer exists, they just keep putting them on and just keep wandering around with them until they sort of rot off.
Do these guys, are they fairly loaded at this point? Or?
They have a lot of corpses on them, yep. It looks like several of them are being squished, knocked off to make room.
They're just continuously picking up the same ones.
Yeah. All of the bodies in this room most of them look very old, and they all look really badly mutilated.
So they're stuck in a loop.
Mostly they're
stuck in a loop.
skeletons. Yeah, they're sort of stuck in a weird programming loop where they're supposed to collect bodies, but they're skeletons, so they just sort of slide off and they pick them up again and keep doing it. Yep.
Okay, so
You also know that no, they do not really distinguish between living and dead things when it comes to spiking them.
we will focus on this one. I will try to slow this one down,
You know,
and if we're lucky, we'll get dazed
You
if
have
that's
thunder?
possible.
he's cold. He's cold.
He has a
Alrighty.
thing that just slows things.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Give it a
You
shot.
know, I was thinking of doing. I was thinking of turning invisible and booking it for the door.
Well, I'm clearly away from the door.
Oh, fuck!
I
Do we have
can't
anything that can lower reflex?
roll a reflex.
No,
No, but I can buff you guys' attack.
I don't think there's anything I know of that lowers defenses in that way. There's nothing I know of that is a
There's lots of attacks that lower defenses. They're
But
just not very
within
common.
our
People don't usually
within
take
our
them.
levels.
There's first level attacks that lower defenses.
What the sh?
It's just most people don't take them.
If I sneak up to here. Oh,
Yes, I should sneak forward if my plan's gonna work.
It's unfortunate
We're
that
at
like our
10, so
fever
we
is
need
not
to be at
getting
least
at
here.
anybody else.
Or here.
yeah, 5, so there's a way to.
Does my dark fever help anybody with concealment in Eterna?
Oh,
Does my dark fever's aura help
I
anybody
don't
else?
know.
You just said
14.
Then no. Yeah, just you.
So I guess I can't charge.
14
and
right.
throw?
No.
Not
No.
from that
You mean,
distance.
okay.
Did you roll your skill check?
No, I have not yet.
Right. What did you get, Ranger?
I got 14.
14? Alright. This one turns around looking at the door.
Bunny.
This one seems continues to be oblivious. That one is looking over there.
He got 27, and
Right.
he snuck up to here.
Just, you know.
Hide behind the door.
You can shuffle up to the little archery butt there.
Okay, can we surprise round now?
No.
Yeah, I spotted it.
Because that one
Dude.
noticed
Yeah.
Ranger when he
Thank
wandered
you.
up.
Hey,
Okay, so I guess it's initiative time.
Yep. Well, actually, get the word.
16.
I rolled an 18.
Oh, 8.
8.
Sorry.
Nice.
This is the worst initiative roll in the history of rolls.
30,
Oh, wait,
I
sorry.
think.
30.
Or something.
No, it's not.
It's not that, no.
It's
No
not the
way.
worst initiative
Six-
roll I've ever seen because you did not
16.
roll -1 on your initiative.
Okay, what'd you roll?
16 plus 9.
16 plus 9, 25.
Yeah, something.
25.
If your initiative's in
Yeah.
negative numbers, you should like lose a turd.
By the
I
way,
functionally
I was wrong.
did
I
because I got stunned by
actually
opening
got
attack.
25.
I forgot I get bonuses to initiative with this guy.
Well, I got a total of 8.
Yeah. You got the axe, right?
Hmm?
You should take Hedman's chop.
It's a good feat.
It's a really good feat.
Sorry?
It's plus 5 damage when you wield an axe.
Or heavy blade
Or heavy
against
blade.
prone targets.
If it's a prone
Okay.
target.
Hmm.
With me around, lots of prone targets.
Yeah.
And I will delay, and I will help you by delaying if I need to.
Okay.
But not if it means you don't get the killing blow.
No, it's not whatever. If it's not a major creature that we're fighting, I don't give a flying fuck. I'm maxed out on my goddamn souls. I need to start spending it.
Alrighty. Azazel, what did you get?
18.
18. And Morrigan.
26.
Speedy little archer.
Yes.
Well, crossbow.
Well, awesome.
Speaking of crossbowers, I made an elven hunter with a crossbow once. Do you have any idea how much of a pain in the ass it is to find a character portrait of an elf with a crossbow? They do not fucking exist.
But you can just find a portrait of an elf without any weapons and imagine
Yeah, but
he
that's fine.
has a crossbow. Imagine! Using that imagination.
Just take me a minute to get the game set up here. Just take a few hours here.
So, I'm just gonna be a wuss.
Just talk amongst yourselves.
These
FYI.
are so cute. You can just pop that guy in there and use this to roll.
Based on the fact that,
Or just keep the lid on and just go like this.
Amazingly enough, I have actually seen smaller dice than that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
that's
like the
These
pieces
ones are like this
for counters.
it's disgusting.
Terrifying.
Makes too much noise with other dice.
Yes. But it's also extremely noisy and a lot of pieces.
Yes, makes a lot of noise.
That'll be the last time I do it.
Thank God.
Okay, so yeah, since their main method of attacking is
Impale.
gouging you with their spikes, I'm gonna stay back.
My main method of attack is
Gouging them with
Yeah.
your axe. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to get into the thick of it.
I deal almost as much damage from standing back.
Although with my kind of luck, it's gonna get close enough for me to do some sound and.
Boy, I wish I'd rolled those in the other order. Oh well. Anyway,
Well,
as you enter this room,
medicate
you
that.
do notice a little something extra. These round things are pillars. They're big solid stone pillars. They have metal spikes jutting out of them. Many of them have blood on them. It looks like they're used for storing bodies while collectors are collecting them.
Yep.
None of them currently have anything on them because stuff just keeps sliding off of them because all the dead things in this room are skeletons at this point.
See, now I need a wizard named Freud. Who would just be able to make jokes like this.
Okay.
You suspect that walking next to one of these pillars might hurt,
Yeah.
or getting pushed into one would probably hurt a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
have push power.
Ready. Morrigan, you're up first.
Alrighty. I will walk up
1, 2,
to where that blue pyramid is, so that I'm adjacent to you guys, and I'm going to
1, 2,
hit
3.
them.
You only move 3.
Okay, that's fine.
You can move more.
That's fine. I'm safe there.
Why would you want to be in the front?
Why would I want to be in the front? I'm happy
Because
where I am.
they're not going to be able to gouge you when you're walking in here.
That's okay. Well, if I stand like one more forward where the blue die is. Oh, that's where your guy is. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I need to be adjacent.
If you stand right next to this, right here.
You can kick that blue thing out of the way.
Just-
Well, move it one. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now everybody gets +2. Okay. So, let me see if I actually hit anybody. I rolled a 3. So 17 versus AC.
17?
Yes.
No.
No, we're not hitting.
Cross the wool pings off of the heavy metal armor of the
Attracting his
giant death
attention.
robot.
Hey, wait, don't you have your boom thing where you just shout and everyone around you gets bonuses?
I do have that. It moves people around though.
I think we'd be okay with that.
Alright, you done?
Never mind.
How far can you move me?
I think that's it. I don't
Right.
want to do any. You know, I will. Yeah, I think that's it.
Rangram.
Alright.
You do all have an action point.
Maybe I should spend my action point. What do you think?
I think you should progress a turn in a way that is speedy and efficient.
Fine. I'll spend an action point and attack it. I didn't do much better.
No, you don't.
No,
What'd you get?
19 versus AC.
No. Ping again.
Dang it!
I made you waste it.
I would have said you should use that power that moves us so we can get within range of attacking.
You
You
guys
just charge the thing, you
Yeah.
lazy fuck.
You guys are perfectly
Oh, this
capable
moving
of
shit,
doing
that's for peasants.
We can blow dailies if we don't charge.
No, go for it. You guys,
You're aware you can walk adjacent to it with one move action, right?
I can't.
Captain Slow. You're right there.
Then move
2, 3,
5.
4. Oh, you're slow as shit.
you
You suck.
do suck.
Professional tips suck.
Wear chainmail.
So I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use thorn volley on this fellow right here.
Okay.
Do you have the range for that?
It's 10.
1,
Yep.
2, 3.
He's got cover from this business.
But he's
Yeah.
huge, right?
Yeah, he still has cover. There's
Yeah.
a pillar there, and there's a big
It's
pile
just
of rocks
big things
there.
blocking your vision.
There's like a sort of narrow passage to shoot.
What penalty would that be?
That one actually might be superior cover, just because of the fact there's 2 things there. Yeah, that's superior cover. You'd be -5 for that
I
shot.
would actually consider saving that because he's still a good chunk distance away,
Alright.
and I would recommend charging the dude in front of you. Maybe. No, don't do that.
Here,
Here, we'll
right?
shoot it. Yeah.
So I have to rethink my plan now.
Charge.
Really?
I think your best
How
option is
far can I
charging
charge?
Up to your speed.
up to your speed, so you can charge this dude right here.
Okay.
No problem.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Definitely within range. It's got
This, by the way, is a pile of rubble. It looks like the wall collapsed and a bunch of rubble fell down. It's dark over here. There's twisted networks of rock cave sort of things, like lots of nooks and crannies all over the place there.
That's probably where the
Don't
West
move
were
through there.
trying to go.
Don't move there.
Well, we don't
Maybe.
get any speed penalty for moving through them, right?
Yeah, it's difficult terrain.
Oh. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just attack the dude in front of you. Dude. That's your really only option.
I was trying
I
to
think
figure
he's
out a
trying
way
to
to
charge
push
it
him
and
into
shove
the
it into that
spikes.
That could be a turn 2
Wait,
thing.
wait, hold on. I can charge here though.
Do you have any range attacks other than your spikes?
No, he has throwing hammers, I think, but that's about it.
I would consider moving over here, throwing your hammer, and then doing your pushing thing.
And 1, 2, 3.
And then that's a valid push.
Yeah, that'll do.
That'll do, pig.
Oh.
With my cold hammer, so that way I can at least try to do it again.
It took way longer than it should have.
Yeah.
That's a nice roll.
Thanks. Probably is.
Yeah, 18 plus 9.
Please roll damage die with roll die.
Yeah.
9, sorry.
10. Nice.
Good damage.
No, it's plus 15, not 9. And that would be 19 damage.
Alright.
Power attack.
Nice.
Another 8.
27.
And
You're gonna give him the old spike.
yeah, I'm gonna push him.
Next person to say, if you know what I mean, is going to get a fist to the face.
That's what she said.
That's a very violent woman.
I believe that's the end of my turn. Unless I can do anything else.
Can I
but don't
propose
think
we
I can.
reestablish the old school of that's what she said and go back to as the actor said to the bishop.
What?
That was the original that's what she said joke. The joke being that all actors are gay.
Oh,
And people of low moral standards, and it was sort of a joke in bishops too. So that's what, as the actor said to the bishop.
I still like my version. Where have I heard that before?
So how much damage have I managed to accrue?
You did 27 damage, then you shoved him into spikes, which did some more damage.
Neat.
Specifically 10. It actually doesn't make noise. Well, it makes a loud clattering sound. That's about it.
I think that was a nice starting.
Time for them to come after us?
Collectors.
Yeah.
Off of his spikes.
He gets pushed right back in.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, these fuckers are fast.
Oh man, I was hoping they would be.
Good thing he has to move around shit.
Oh shit!
At a speed of 8.
Wow!
I was looking at them, I'm like, oh yeah, they're sort of big plotting, plundering things. At a speed of 8? What the fuck?
Not control, guys.
If you get in front of them for me, I will stand behind you and knock them.
I don't want to stand
Double
in
moving.
front.
Double moving.
Double moving, not.
That's double. Well, actually, this one can charge you.
I was gonna say they don't want to charge.
You haven't used an action point, right?
Take some damage running past that thing, though.
No, don't. Attack, knock down the spikes. Action point, attack, knock down the spikes. If you can.
Yeah.
If I survive, I can grab.
Or we could just help them.
This
by
guy's
knocking
gonna
them.
charge you. Yeah.
Although I don't know if I can do that. Don't have the ability.
I definitely have some quick powers.
Okay.
Or slide.
That is 26 versus AC.
No.
Nice.
Does that not tie your AC?
Minus 27.
Ah. Yes. Okay. So that guy misses you. Meanwhile, he's going to spend an action point and use double slam.
Oh man.
That is going to miss you. That is 27 AC, which hits you.
Oh.
So, you take 13 points of damage and you are grabbed.
Uh-oh. Make a saving throw. Do well.
So I make a saving throw next turn?
No.
Something?
On your next turn, you can try and escape as a move action.
Oh.
The other one is going to try and double slam you. That is going to hit you.
So they're both grabbing me?
Yeah.
So they're gonna play tug of war with you.
That's not.
Can I try to slip away and have them accidentally try to grab each other?
No. On your turn, you can try and do dodgy things to try and do that, but otherwise, no. Alright.
There are so many spikes.
That is, yeah, 32 AC is going to hit you.
Yikes.
You take 16 points of damage and get grabbed again. And then his second double slam hits you as well.
Shit.
For 18 points of damage.
How hurt are you right now?
Another 18?
Yep.
How hurt are you right now? You sound pretty hurt.
Well, I'll find out after I do the
Your
math.
max is 69?
Huh?
Hit points? No, it's actually higher than
it's,
that.
Oh, right.
It's 82.
That character sheet was originally made at level 7?
Yep.
So he's got 2 more levels of hit points.
You gotta print out an update.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would consider doing it on the next level up because that's when you get a lot
Yeah.
of feats.
See, we didn't do it at level 8 because it didn't occur to us to do it. And we felt like pointless to print it after we'd already just written the update. And the update for level 9 is hit points at a +2 to initiative for a night.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
So there was no-
So that would be 47 damage total.
Do you?
Minus the 13 from something else.
Yeah.
So how much
Yeah.
health do you have?
Yes, it was 47 total. That
I
whole
think you
entire
have
money.
bloody. So how
Yes,
much?
I
Yeah.
have bloody.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
Well,
how much health do you have?
The other collector is now going to spend his action point.
About half. So
And since he has you grabbed, he can attempt to impale you.
Dwarven paste.
What is
I think I
happening?
saw this in a
Oh, you are so lucky.
Haha.
He gets a 2.
You're welcome from the Jedi.
14 AC is not going to hit you. So he does this, he picks you up and he goes bonk against a spike, and it just sort of bounces off your arm and he goes bonk, 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 bonk.
It happens to be the one loaded up with skeletons.
when can you use reactions?
Tiny spike.
All every turn
whenever.
or
Yeah.
whenever?
Yeah.
Alright, I want
Yeah.
to spend my
Yeah.
dwarf daily for healing surge.
Sure.
Yes, that is a good idea, sir.
Yes.
Ow! I just got sandwiched by horrible spike golems.
He's just like, help me.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use this thing so you can expend 2 if I have to.
Sure.
Oh, I don't want
Actually,
to get up close to these guys. Don't make me get up.
I want to consider teleporting some of these guys because
That's second wind.
Rangro's in a
You're not
bad
using second
spot.
wind.
If we can move them away, we should.
On your turn, you can second win as a minor because you're a dwarf to do that.
That's true.
Anyway, Azazel.
So 21.
Am I going to use my item daily?
Yes, please. This is the DM time.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you're not within range. That sucks. I could move. But
Hey, you get temporary hit points for using the
cannot.
daily.
Why can't you move?
Because it would be my move action, and that would be pointless of my action. Because I have to use my move action in order to use the teleportation power.
You could just move or something. Oh, were you trying to swap?
I'm trying to teleport you.
Oh.
Let me think about this thing.
We need to do as much damage to that as possible. And
Okay. I'm gonna go after this guy. I need you to step in somewhere.
The hurt
In
one or
front
the
of
other
me.
one? Because that's the hurt one.
Okay, you know what? Fuck
Well,
it.
you have
No, you know what I'm gonna do? 1, 2. Can I step around this corner like that?
No, you cannot.
2, 3,
It's a hard one.
4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. Okay, I am going to. Sweet. Shit. No, that's horrible.
Check your mark that
I'm going to rend his flesh, which is non-existent.
You just end up
You're
ripping
gonna,
the
you're
flesh on his
gonna
back.
file his metal shavings off.
24 versus AC.
That does not hit.
Really?
Action point.
Ew, that's not good.
Yeah.
Did you charge or do anything else?
No, I did not.
Alright. Then do.
Ew, that's not good. Oh, I do have an attack versus reflex. I will try that next turn.
They are soldiers.
Don't like soldiers.
So you can try it again.
Generally, I don't like them either because they tend to make a combat run longer. But these were kind of too cool to not use.
Fuck it.
Yeah, cool.
Worst roll.
No. Get out of there. You
The
get
wasting
8 temporary
action
hit
point
points.
chain continues.
You get 8 temporary hit points from having used it daily.
I did not use it daily.
You did not use the item daily?
No. Like I said, I would have to have moved.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is he gonna do anything?
That was a minor move.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wit.
What happens
I'll
then if I hit
save
them with the
you.
thunder attack?
They become slowed 10 minutes.
Okay, that's not gonna happen.
Doesn't have Rangram. But when he's inevitably dead, it might help the rest of you escape.
Well.
Oh, come on, I'm not going to die.
I'm just gonna
You
run
bite!
and charge
I
here.
got
and
luckier
attack.
on that last roll. That would have
1,
fucked
2.
you up bad.
3, 4. Charge.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're going to try to knock me out of his hands, so I'm only hold by 1.
I'm gonna try that if that doesn't work.
21 AC.
No.
24 did not
but-
hit, so.
Yeah.
Uh, Human effort.
Heroic effort,
Heroic
which
effort.
brings it to 25, I think.
Yes.
That hits.
Okay. I'm also using my ability
And
to...
I'm sure Azazel appreciates your casting of Detect AC.
Yes.
So 24 didn't hit and 25 did? Okay, that's pretty easy to figure out.
I understand. I understand.
I'm using the Luckbender gloves to re-roll damage.
Sure.
So that's a
Wow, they actually
12
really
plus
low AC.
15, 27 damage, and I power strike for an additional 4.
For a total of?
31.
Thank you.
So, action point attack again.
Nice. Their AC is actually quite low. I just feel I'm rolling. Nice.
Not that low.
I have to roll an 11 to hit. 50-50 shot.
27.
27 to hit him? Yep.
Okay. With 21 damage.
It's lower than one would expect
Alright.
from giant metallic creatures.
He's not bloodied.
Fuck.
They're elites. They have lots of hit points.
Oh, save us!
All of you can roll me a perception check right now.
Alright.
21.
22.
21.
12, 17.
Alright. You lot.
He's
Notice from this sort of network of rubble and whatnot, you see just a little glimmer of a pair of ears go out. They look like bat ears. They go swivel, swivel, swivel.
What
Right, back
manner
down
of
again.
creature has bat ears on top of
It's not a creature. It is like a bat-sized bat ears. You would guess that there are bats over there.
I was gonna say bats have bat ears on their head.
Oh.
You would
okay.
guess that there's probably some nesting over there. It looks like they're taking some umbrage with the noise you're making.
Aw.
Maybe that was the.
Do
scene.
I know if they're vampire-ish bats or if they're like nice?
You didn't get a good enough look at one to tell that. If you got closer and let one fly out and latch onto your face, then you could try.
Oh, it's that kind.
It's one of those mighty unfair things about D&D. Approaching close enough to get a good look at something results in you finding out exactly what you wanted to know.
Yeah, it's you fall dead. Yeah.
Anyway,
Alright, my turn.
Oregon.
Okay, level 9 daily. Please hit.
Are you gonna
Please hit. 24 versus reflex.
Versus reflex, that'll hit.
Yes, doing 8 plus and 15 damage.
Alright.
And there's a whole bunch of side effects. It's 18 lightning damage, and the targets are dazed.
Okay.
Save ends. They take ongoing 7 lightning damage.
Say they, does this target both of them?
Yes.
Okay, so you
This
roll
is,
attack to the other one?
Oh, I'm sorry. I will have to
You
move
attack
up.
that guy.
I will have to actually move up to close burst 3. So I'm thinking this is the only square that will let me do that.
Is it a blast?
I'm out in the open.
Does it only target enemies? Is
It
another
targets
important
each
question.
enemy in the
Okay.
burst. And then so they're taking ongoing 7 lightning. And each
Save
time they
more.
miss a they fail a saving throw, they'll take an additional 7 lightning damage. And
Like
I will,
as just, do they take an extra 7 or it
Extra.
increases more?
no, that's just an extra.
Okay, I can safely ignore that entirely because they
Yeah.
resist 10 lightning.
Okay, and then I'll use my my weapon daily as well as a free action. The targets are pushed to and fall prone.
Alright. I'm guessing you're pushing
Does
that
that-
guy like that.
Yes. Impale them. If you
There.
And does that free rank?
It does.
Woohoo! So that was my.
Did you actually? You have to roll an attack against this guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me-
Damage is the same though.
I rolled 18 versus reflex.
That does not hit him.
Oh, okay. So on the miss,
Raglan's not.
he is not dazed.
Hmm?
He takes half damage, which is 9, I believe,
Yep.
and ongoing 7 lightning.
So no,
Not dazed, but otherwise,
but ongoing does not exist with these guys.
yeah, it's true.
I have listed it as ongoing. Who cares?
Yes. That's fine.
Ongoing meh damage.
Ongoing.
It now has a large sense
Anyway.
of smugness.
Does Rangram need some sort of hit points, or does he? Did you heal back?
I think he
Did
healed
you-
himself.
I healed myself, so I have 26 damage on me.
Just saying,
I know.
because of what we just heard about bats and being annoyed with sound.
Did you?
Yeah. Do I have a good look at the background?
I put a creature with a thunder vulnerability and a different creature that gets annoyed if you deal thunder damage.
No, this.
If you
this
deal
is
thunder,
for you.
if you deal thunder damage, it's a benefit against them. But if you don't, they probably won't attack you.
We don't need to slow those right now.
No, we don't, because they're on us.
Yes.
Alright, so if I attack and I manage to push, will I get pushed with him?
Doesn't matter. Don't have to spike people.
Not usually,
So
unless you have
if
a
I
ability that
attack
says you have
and
to.
he pushes, then I'd be free.
Probably free.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
So the one
even
guy
if
is
you throw you
prone,
along.
but not the other one because I missed on that guy.
That guy is prone. I shall give him a prone hat.
But the bats don't get
Nah.
annoyed at the lightning attack, do they?
You said 20? Oh wow, you crit.
Nice.
That is crit.
Nice.
So I add a d6.
Oh, actually, yeah, that is nice. Yeah, we're not playing D&D next, where crits are terrible. Oh, I crit. What happens? You roll one
Nothing.
extra weapon die. That's
Oh,
it.
bullshit.
I'm really hoping they fix that.
So
This is-
Wait, you actually have to roll?
As it stands, whenever I roll a crit, I'm like, whatever.
You actually have to
wait,
roll.
so the weapon damage is max, right?
Max in 4th
Yes.
edition, yeah. I don't know why I specified in 4th edition. You don't play any other
Okay,
edition.
so then I roll
Can we stick
d6
with
as well, right?
this?
Isn't your weapon a +2?
Yes, it is.
But I really
2d6.
like their exploration rules though.
For what?
Can we
For
miss?
D&D.
Oh yeah, they're good.
You know what? I'm also gonna do another tower strike.
Mishmash, we'll do the exploration rules and
And the combat
battle
rules,
combat
yeah.
rules, yeah.
So 8, 9, 10,
They're
11,
kind of
12,
rules like that
13.
Are you power striking?
Yes.
that actually maxes too.
It's
Oh, okay.
fast.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what weird.
so
20 plus whatever your modifier is.
Because of the
29,
action system,
26,
they
27,
don't do
28.
this. People are just like, oh, I gotta maximize everything I'm doing every turn.
30, 34
Doesn't matter for
or
shit.
something,
34 damage?
I think.
Hmm.
And then he gets pushed into spikes.
This is used.
Oh, this guy is bloody, actually.
This is used.
I should have pointed out.
Is that good or bad?
You don't know. Usually it's a good sign.
And then can I,
Not with my history.
I'm also going to spend an action point to charge this fellow.
You can't charge.
No?
You have to
No,
move
you
at
do
least 2
two away.
squares
You
to
do
charge.
two away.
No, so,
Attack. You
I
no,
can
you
You
can't.
still have a move action though.
oh, I do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can just walk up to someone and hit them.
charge.
You
You walk around and charge.
Still not a
No,
charge.
you have to move back to here.
You have to go over there.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
There you
Well, I
go.
get a +2.
No.
Plus
I think-
1
plus
for
one.
charging.
But it doesn't matter in the scheme of where you move because you'll end up in the same spot.
Yeah.
And an extra +3 because he's also prone.
Attack die.
Got it.
Kill him.
Why are you rolling 20 d10s?
Yeah.
Assuming it's a daily.
Let's see. So, yeah, I hit him. With the attack. Splinter
Wait, 11
Fist.
plus what?
Hmm?
Wait, what's your attack? Because we don't know if it's a guaranteed attack. Is it 25?
Well, it's 11, I have 15
Okay.
attacks. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
You got
okay.
Alright, make sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So then, Splinter Fist.
Yep.
Attack deals 1 extra weapon damage. Then there's a normal weapon. And.
Haven't you already used 2 power strikes?
No, I'm not using Power Strike.
Yeah, but
Well,
why
no,
did you
wait.
roll 3d10? You did that.
Thorn Volley.
That's a ranged attack.
But I can use it with Splinter Fist.
No, you can use Splinter Fist with it.
Oh!
If you make that attack, you can add Splinter Fist to that.
Mm. Okay, never mind.
Just roll 2d10.
Okay. I like my other roll better.
I will actually let you keep your other roll. I think it was an 8 and a 7 or something, right?
Yeah.
Because that was abysmal for reroll.
Okay, so.
Because my thinking there was like, oh, well, I don't feel it's fair to make him drop the highest die for an honest mistake. I'll just let him reroll. Wow, that's crap.
Oh, the archers did you?
Now I just feel bad.
So.
They haven't done jack shit.
No, they haven't.
What, those guys?
Yeah. The archers.
So.
Call them a bunch of
9
pussies.
plus
Okay.
8
I'll do
is.
that. You know what? No, I'm keeping up appearances. Yeah.
7,
Won't call them a bunch of pussies.
17. And then
So they'll shoot you in the
6
back?
Is,
They can't, because I'm around beside their corner.
Oh,
I heard
they're gonna
that.
shoot me in the back.
They just hear a voice. You're a bunch of goddamn pussies.
Oh, Hazel. Can't just keep your mouth shut for 5 minutes.
so.
They can't. That's not what a Zazel does.
8.
No.
Nobody puts a
6,
Zazel in the corner.
9. So.
Except a Zazel.
Just like except Hazel.
23.
Except a Zazel.
Yeah. I'm very bad at math, and it's not very
You're
good
getting some
when I'm
practice
back
at
in
home,
office.
man.
I know my math, I'm just very slow at crunching them.
My favorite part
Then
is a
practice
puzzle
crunching the
later in
numbers.
this dungeon that will murder his brain if he sucks at math.
We are not helping him with said puzzle.
So go ahead, Trevor.
You did 23 damage?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
And I guess you guys push deeper into the spikes or something, or no?
I'll give him an extra 5. 'Cause he's sort of already on them, but you wedged him on more.
No, I'm cutting the robot.
Actually, no, yeah, no. I was gonna say he's already jammed the spikes, but you hitting him would jangle him around with the spikes.
Yeah,
and
he
therefore
takes an
the
ongoing
one-
5
Using
damage
that
savings.
precedent, I should attack the other one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Push him in the. Well.
I'm going to investigate.
If the other one's pushing
Well, no,
him,
he's
Five
gonna be
seconds.
moving anyway, so he's coming
Oh.
after us.
Alright.
yeah, push
I
him.
am glad. I'm in the perfect spot to not be attacked.
I know. Thanks, guys.
Well, just bear in mind that I am
Collector
unhurt,
takes 5.
and I have 90 hit points.
Yes, but I'm
But
also a
I
character
don't
who
have
is-
90 hit
I'm also a
points.
character designed to be bloodied and who gains benefit from being bloodied. And yet I have yet to be bloodied.
He's a dumb guy, so he's going to
That
shift and
means
provoke
you're
the
too
thing.
careful with where you are.
No, I play smart.
Actually, he can't do that because
Oh,
he just stood up.
I'm playing smart.
You're not
He's
defending
stupid, but he also wants to
your-
hit
Your team players.
No. I'm maximizing the usage of my
Sludge.
weapon,
Oh, okay.
That'll
Which is
hit you.
good.
which is
What did you get attacked with?
Huh?
What did you get attacked with?
Slam.
also as
Giving
a
you a
drow,
double punch.
They tend to not get hit because of cloud darkness.
Good old slam.
As a hex blade, since
You
I have
take
a
14
combination
damage
of
from that
shadows,
one?
Another factor of I can get hit. It's like I'm invisible. Fuck you. And now that my dark creeper's here, I really don't get hit.
And 27 AC hits you, I believe, right?
That my AC is 27.
Yes, it hits you. So then you take 11 from the second
Fuck,
punch.
it's summoning my ally.
And you're grabbed again.
Why the fuck is summoning my ally daily? It's so dumb.
Oh, maybe it's really good ally.
Why is summon what in daily?
My warlock's ally.
Summoning anything is usually a daily.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it just bogs down combat as you summon 9 things every fight. Because imagine if someone was an encounter power,
It would-
you'd fill the battle. You would just make a wall of enemies and stand behind it and shoot stuff.
Well, no, you would only summon one at a time.
Per turn?
No, not per turn, because encounter power.
Encounter powers, but summoning powers are usually minor actions. Or they're standard actions where you make an attack after it appears. What you get is that you'd get players who would stand like here, and then do a boing 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 with 3 summons, and then just stand behind their wall of meat and
Or
shoot
just
at
make it they
things.
have a selection of summons but can only have one at a time.
Yeah.
That'd be a good way to fix
No,
it.
it's just the way this.
Yeah, but then you get into the problem of sort of, there are players who like want to play a necromancer who makes like
Yeah,
a horde of
whole
monsters
bunch.
as their thing, right? And that's kind of a problem
And they really
too.
make it hard in 4th edition.
4th edition is hard to make, like,
Oh,
for
yeah,
summons to be
I'm
really
playing.
interesting.
Um,
Anyway, the other collector.
yeah, robot. Collector.
Over here.
Hooray!
Good old
Hooray!
double attack. That's going to attack 1 on you and 1 on me. That's going to hit you.
Hit who?
That is 22 damage to you.
No, he doesn't
No,
hit
to
me.
Randall.
Yeah, he doesn't know
On
what
Wit. Hey, I rolled an 18 again. That is 16 damage to Wit.
Okay. Frostwolf pelt.
It has both of you grabbed.
Here.
It's not prone.
Okay.
So it drops both.
No, it doesn't. No. Being prone doesn't do anything.
It just
It just means it's grabbing your arm and holding your arm down.
Oh, okay.
It's grabbing your
15
leg.
damage?
I believe I
I
said.
think it was 18.
I think it was actually 16.
Okay, I'll take 16.
It was definitely not 22,
No.
which was double.
Still seems high. Whatever.
That's
I think
18.
it was lower than that, but whatever.
It also takes
What
5
about the other
cold
camera?
damage.
From
Cold and psychic
Okay.
from my encounter power from being hit.
Yeah.
It's mobilized until end of its next turn.
Okay.
Prone and immobilized? Sweet! We gotta get hit more often.
What am I thinking?
I'll say something.
Hi!
That thing's prone,
Alright.
but that thing's bloody.
Yeah, go kill.
Fuck it.
Can you go around and flank it?
Were you about to look for your assess vitality move and then remember you don't have it?
No, I don't. No, it wasn't that. It was my consideration of using my item daily.
Yeah.
I moved there. Actually, you know what? No, I was here. I'm gonna move like this and then charge here.
Okay.
Up.
Can reach weapon.
I had to, okay, yeah, melee basic. Sorry. Miss. Pretty blatant miss.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See, I bet you were playing. Wish you were playing like 13th Age, where you still do damage on this.
Some powers. Some powers.
Wait. You got an action point you want to burn? Or did you already use it?
I did already.
You did. Yeah, last turn.
And I'm able to do a swing for the fences
Sure.
on the one that's prone and immobilized.
Yeah. The one in range, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
The one that's also the one that's also grabbing you.
That it is.
14.
Plus
Hit it.
30 AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, that let him.
So 17 damage. And I use my second power strike.
It happens sometimes. Yeah. Well, I blew an encounter
24 total.
and an action point doing
Thank
that.
Yeah, I blew a daily on an action point.
Yeah.
And I'm done.
I'm glad I didn't use my egg daily.
You sure you don't want to use a move action to try and escape from regret?
Yes, please.
May as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not using it for anything else.
Does it require a check?
Yeah, it's either acrobatics or athletics.
Like you're kind
So
of.
athletics in your case.
Athletics.
Oh no!
I was gonna say.
Please keep dice rolling on the
I
table.
know. I was gonna say, even if it fell off the table, usually we just say move from the count.
No, if it falls off the table, I'll make it.
Ah.
That one.
16.
16? No. You remain grabbed.
You can try. With a horrendous.
Am I
Horrendous.
being grabbed by anything?
Just like,
Yes,
It's amazing
we're
what happens
grabbed by
when you
that
have
thing.
plus 15 to a skill.
you know what's funny?
And once again, the archers don't do anything, because people are grabbed. And if they try and shoot you while you're grabbed, they might hurt you.
Both rolled that one.
Anyway, that is, by the way, why the archers haven't done anything yet. If they have guys grabbed, they don't shoot at them.
Okay.
Because if you shoot these guys while they're grabbed, there's a chance you hit the guy. This guy, however, does not have anyone grabbed, so they're going to try and shoot him.
Is that thing still impaled to those spikes, or is he fine now?
Yes, no, he still has those spikes.
One of them hits him. Hey, that guy actually needs to make a save. And does not. He can reduce
Shit.
ongoing damage.
Oh my god, I didn't check if I get my necrotic bone.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
No, I totally forgot this guy did.
Yay!
That means he's actually should still be prone.
Okay.
Anyway. Oregon.
Alrighty.
My apologies. You hear fluttering coming from over here.
So that guy is safely skewered onto the thing, eh?
I would say move behind me and my shadow feature.
He's skewered onto it, he's lying there.
If you just move here, you can still shoot him fine and he'll be protected from any damage whatsoever.
I will shoot him and run away. What do you want me to do? I'm squishy.
So like I said, 12 minutes.
27 versus AC.
On the
Yes.
prone guy?
Yeah.
Is that with the -2 for being prone? On a race attack?
No.
I'm not prone.
Even so.
No,
No,
it's prone.
they're prone.
Oh,
Even
no.
so, that's a 25.
So 29 versus AC then.
29. How did it go from
How
20?
did it go
Well, I
up from a penalty?
-2. He's prone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah,
Still hits.
25.
25 hits me.
Yeah.
Still hits.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
I only do 8 damage.
Wait, I don't know that.
You totally know that at this
Neither
point.
do
I
I.
have not rolled 8 damage, guys. 8.
What matters is that your character does not know that. It's fine if you know that.
15 damage to him,
Nice.
and you get a +1 to attack.
Who does?
You do.
Okay.
And
Oh,
+3.
Hopefully I won't fail miserably.
Yeah.
You know what? I would actually. Can you give that to Ranger?
+3
Wait,
+3
can you
attack.
give it to Ranger?
You know what?
Is it Dave?
I'm gonna live dangerously and actually move in
Was
front.
that Dave's save ends or what?
In
It
front of.
says save ends.
You can't move in front of
Sorry,
Ranger.
what's the save against that?
Well,
He does
I
not
can
say
move
You'll,
you
you'll
guys.
provoke aways. No, you'll provoke aways. Move
Um,
here. You'll be safe. Or move here. You'll be
Yeah,
safe.
right there.
Okay.
So then everyone except for your friend gets the +3 to AC.
Yeah. I could care less.
I'm just gonna die now.
+3
for doing
AC?
that. Yes.
Rangram, you are
And
grabbed.
+3 to your
This
attack
fellow?
for 1 turn.
So I can, if I hit him, I can push him here?
Yes.
You can push him some number of squares. I don't know if you push
I
him.
can push him too.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Alright, stand
Swing, bada bada.
Please knock it away from me.
+3
And your
13,
damage
so
die.
it hits.
What'd you get?
So 25.
25? Yep.
19 damage.
By the way, it was 28. You had a +3 from Morgan,
Yay.
but don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You hit.
You hit. Into the skewers?
Yep.
The pokey things are working out quite well for us.
The strategy of stand between the stabby things. Good
Yeah.
job.
They're not very smart.
I would
Collectors.
assume not.
Fortunately, neither are you, because I mentioned they have a breath weapon attack, and you
Yeah.
decided to cluster into a little.
I know.
Group. When you did that, I'm like,
Well,
really?
I can still move though. I was thinking of where.
Yep.
You
You can tell we don't play lair assault.
No, no, you don't.
Okay, no, you have to make a move without the knowledge of the breath attack.
Yeah.
No, you know about that. She told you.
I did.
She rolled massively high on her attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
They shoot sticky stuff that immobilizes.
Okay, I was gonna say
Yeah.
you should make.
Don't know where to move though. But
There
would
isn't
move.
really anywhere you can move
I
because
would've-
if you move, you provoke, and if you shift, there's only a couple places.
I
you
would
can
shift.
go.
Well, when I attack, I can shift towards.
Yep.
I would honestly, I would stay
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's shift the same distance you
I would
push.
stay there because that's actually a perfectly fine position.
And wait till I get
And
there.
you keep them on the spikes. You know what I mean? Because if he tries to move, you're just like, fuck you, bitch.
Get back in there.
You done that?
Yep.
Alright. He stands up. He breath weapons you two. 21 fortitude on you. Probably doesn't work.
Nope.
And on wit.
Fortitude, eh?
No.
Just 20 fortitude, which I don't think hits you either.
I think you're okay.
Yeah!
This guy,
26!
continuing his fine
I have
tradition of
higher
being
fortitude than AC.
lying on the ground for days, is going to try and breathe on you two.
Yeah, I don't have so good fortitude. So.
29 fortitude?
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Yeah, it's good.
You're immobilized. Save ends. Oh, save ends. Actually,
No! One!
on wit. That is 22 fortitude.
No.
Alright, that's a minor action though.
Cheese.
Doesn't matter. Still
This one,
pretty
it's his entire action because he's still dazed. This guy, however, can barely beat the shit out of you.
He is gonna try.
With his good old friend double spam. 19 on the die. That's gonna
Yeah,
hit
you're it.
you.
I keep
Alrighty.
forgetting to use my second wind. I should have used my second wind.
You still have your
I
mind.
keep forgetting
No, no.
I can heal
Because you
myself.
didn't- Wait, since he didn't use
He ended his turn. No.
he
Yeah.
didn't use his minor.
So? I'm not backtracking that far now that he knows he gets hit by an attack.
Yeah. It's okay.
Anyway.
I would assume he would know he'd get hit by an attack.
I
Because he's
know,
standing
I
on
just
front of a
forgot.
guy.
Considering he's
heal.
gone through about 3 rounds of not doing it.
One more
I'm
is
trying to
going
help
to
bring
kill
him.
him.
I'm sorry.
I still have some HP left.
Resident healer? That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
21
For
points of
yourself or
damage.
for
That
someone
shot.
else?
Yeah, for me.
Yeah.
He's taking
You
0
don't need
damage.
any, right?
He's taking 0 damage. I totally need
Oh,
help.
underground.
I asked him. He said he had 26 damage.
Give me
I
all
was
the
like, no,
10
it's
HP.
fine.
I'm standing there
And then
Completely
29, this guy
untouched.
hit you, so.
with my weapon
Why did I just
unbloodied.
use
I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah, I need healing.
Yeah.
Did the,
Down,
fir-
everybody.
did the
Alright.
first hit knock you out?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay. It's still going to slam you again because it doesn't have another valid target.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. I'll heal you next turn.
Yeah, it's only 11 damage on the second one, though.
It's also the factor of it hurts bodies on purpose.
Well, yeah, the thing is, usually monsters don't attack people who are unconscious,
But
but because that was part of the same attack,
Well, even then, I
like its attack is it uses slam twice, and there's no other valid target, so it's just gonna hit you again.
honestly, with the cadaver collector, I'm just like,
I'm going to continue putting it on. Yeah.
Well, that's what it'll be doing next turn.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, Azazel.
Think you can try to heal me?
Can I
Yep.
can I teleport a dead body or an unconscious
Not
body?
dead.
He's fine.
If you have something that lets you teleport an ally or something, yeah. He's still your ally.
Now's a
despite
good
being
time as any.
unconscious.
Now's a good time as any. I'm gonna blow my item daily.
Hee
I get to move you 2 squares. Yeah, 2 squares.
What is this item anyway?
1, 2. Rod of Malign Conveyance.
Oh.
You told me not to get it.
Of course you did. It looks too handy. Don't get it.
Move it here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm gonna move myself.
Kill the one
When
that's
did I tell you
bloody.
not to get that?
When you were giving me other options for my rod, you said malign domains is not so great.
Yeah, I said not so great. I didn't say it sucked. Still taking ongoing. That is cocked. That's fine. He's not dazed anymore though.
Okay. No, I think I move. Why would he do that? I keep over here. And I charge. No, I don't. No, I don't. You know, no. I'm gonna do what I did. And I'm gonna attack. Spirit Flay! Yay! Okay, 31 versus reflex.
Yep. You super hit him.
Yeah. 20 damage, and target is dazed until the end of my next turn, and I gain partial concealment. Yes. I did something. And with my minor action, I move here.
Why is he here?
I
Can you
teleported
over
him.
there a second?
I teleported him.
Oh, what?
You saved my one.
What?
Rod of Malign Domains.
I thought that only targeted one thing.
Targets one ally, one enemy, and me.
And or?
And I believe.
Sorry, when I was immobilized, how much damage did I take?
It's all comments.
Okay.
Shoot.
We all need that item.
That is better than I thought it was. I thought it was a war.
No, it's
That's a lot better than I thought it was. I was like, it's
field,
okay. It's not bad when you get to higher levels.
Oh,
When
yeah.
it's like a +1, it's kind of who cares.
yeah, but this is plus two.
But yeah.
Like,
You're
it's a plus
dealing
two
with a lot of
advantage.
terrain and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Dude, I've been using this shit. Remember the fucking
Wait.
tentacle fight? I was like, fuck! And we just rearranged the shit.
I remember that fight. I only got to win the second half of that fight, but it was a fun piece of fight. Anyway, wait. I believe you did not get immobilized. So I think it was just you I got.
Did it carry any damage or just immobilizing?
It just immobilized you. It's like sticky goo.
Okay. Don't like sticks to you.
I like how
I
I'm
move
very
here,
bipolar with my rolls.
And then charge.
Sure.
It's
You
either
can charge
or.
from where you are, actually.
Oh, okay. I charge.
One.
Yeah.
Hey, swing, bada.
That's probably it.
Oh, with the +3, like 38.
Yeah.
Yeah. 9 damage. Wait, we get plus the damage, don't we?
+3.
Damage as well? Oh, +3 damage for me is my bad.
27.
Just gonna make that a 30.
How much damage was that, sorry?
27.
27?
Including that +3, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get a plus. And start sending my paper in for attacks.
Is that everything?
Yes.
Right. And no one is grabbed. Fun. That means the creatures actually shoot at stuff. They're going to shoot one on them and one on them.
So, random's right next to you.
No,
You got
yes.
plenty to do.
Yes.
So you
I
cast
will
your
do
face.
when I
Take some damage.
get a turn.
God, if the NPCs drop, I'm gonna be pissed.
They're only doing like 5 damage.
I
Oh, they're
realized.
right.
Didn't Zana only do like, what, 2 against Crimson?
I believe she did a more respectable 11, but still.
We had
Right.
some characters.
Whee.
So I'm the only one who's been untouched this entire time.
Oh, God damn it.
Bats.
Bats.
What the fuck did we do? We
Made the noise of combat. So you remember that little token I was giving that was like number of the amount of noise you made?
Yeah.
When it's combat, it's just basically number of rounds that you make combat noises.
Shit.
Little bats. I don't have bat tokens, which annoys me a great deal because this set of tokens I got includes stats for bat creatures, but does not include tokens for bat creatures.
They
Fuck
just have
you,
goblin
Bobs.
faces.
Yeah, so they're horrifying goblin-shaped bats.
With big bat ears.
I was also disappointed when I rolled their initiative because they got like 30. I'm like, why couldn't I roll that for them? Bats.
Bats. And they move as a group, I guess.
You are going to hate these bats. Because they're not terribly terrifying in and of themselves, but they are massively annoying.
Oh, God.
Yes.
If anybody doesn't mind staying a little bit later to actually finish this round,
I have no problem staying.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
What time is it?
It's 10 to.
10-2.
Okay.
Let's see how far we get.
Should not have bothered including bats.
Let's at least drop the collectors.
Well, I can take a picture so we can rearrange it afterwards.
Turns out they're minions.
No, we can try to
I
push
don't
for
wanna
extra.
I don't think they do that. But anyway.
But if nobody has a reserve,
Yeah, if nobody has it reserved.
yeah. So we'll just check that. And we'll make it.
Uh,
You're right.
Whee! Bat. Swoopy attack. Bat. Swoopy attack.
Oh, by the way, I actually just watched Legend of Korra. It's actually really good.
Yes, it is.
I
That's
know.
gonna hit you. You take 8 thunder damage and take -2 to attack rolls as it shrieks in your ear. And on you, that is 23 will.
23 will hit. Yeah.
Alright, so both of those shriekies hit you. So you take a total of 16 thunder damage and -2 to attack rolls. But it's Morrigan's turn.
Well, until the end of my turn. No.
Morrigan, you're up.
Alright, I am immobilized.
Yep.
I need to go heal you.
There's some bats in your face.
There's some bats in my face.
Go full on kamikaze and fireball everybody.
Ow.
No, what I would do is I would shift, heal, so you don't provoke any OAs, and see what happens from there.
That's not a bad idea. Noble prisons. Everybody within close burst 3 of me get to shift 2 as a free action.
Alright.
Do you want to heal me first so I can take advantage of it?
3. Well, you're in the dead center of the
Where?
land, you're fine.
I can heal them before I shift,
Yeah.
right? Okay, let's do that. You get a healing surge plus 5 HP, but
Without
it does
losing
not.
a surge.
Yeah.
We all do or just him?
Just him.
Do you need more than that?
How much did you give me?
One
Surge
healing
plus 5.
surge worth plus 5.
Okay,
So 18 hit
26.
points.
Okay,
Does he just
so
straight up hit 18?
everybody move 2 squares as a free action, and
Well, that
everybody
should probably
gain
be higher.
plus 2 power bonus to all defenses until the end of my next turn.
I guess I'll move here.
I'll shift some too.
I'm perfectly fine where I am.
Can you move your dude one over so I can stand where he is? Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, right
that makes me stand up, I think.
Yep.
Yay!
It doesn't make you stand up.
No, but I mean, I can
You're up.
stand.
Yeah,
You
you
lie
can.
on the ground.
You're conscious once more.
Alright, anything else?
I'm going to try and make one attack.
He's prone.
Oh,
Ow! Okay.
He was unconscious.
I'm going to attack the collector
Sure. Hold it up.
with a -2. We'll see how that goes. 25 -2. That sucks.
Alright.
That sucks.
Nope. It's actually -4 because he's still prone.
Okay, yeah, no, that wouldn't hit. Okay. Do I get to make a saving throw against the immobilization?
Yes.
As well as the bats thing? So I save against the immobile.
The bat thing isn't save ends, it's just like till the end of your next turn.
Oh, okay.
So it goes away now.
Okay. So I should be fine now?
Basically, it just screws up your next attack.
Yeah.
Rangram, you're conscious.
Second wind.
Cool.
Finally!
Welcome to the
So, time for the heals. I'm not going to even bother trying to do it in my head. It'll take too long. First
So make
thing
an
I'm going
attack
to do
and
is
then
just
Are you
do
doing
the
anything
heal.
else?
Yeah.
Healy, the jacket thing for more
Yeah.
the cloak thing.
Stand up, charge somebody?
Yes, stand
Do
up.
that first. Then
Yeah, and then do
heal,
the heal.
while
Yeah.
other people are doing it.
Okay,
No, attack first. Ignore your little calculation for now.
fine.
Charge.
Is he like down? Do I have any bonuses?
No. Just plus 1
no,
for
I
charging.
missed. Yeah.
Just plus 1?
Yep.
2
Actually.
defenses, but not 2 attacks.
No, that doesn't hit. No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Much.
Stupid backwards.
Collector's turn. Carry on with your
21 or something.
Healing thing. Yeah.
This collector is just going to stand up because he's still dazed.
Mhm.
This one will be attacking people. Nobody running over.
So I see a pretty blatant fireball formation that I should take advantage of.
That'll hit you though.
Well, I don't have any
I should take advantage of it.
See, I was also planning to spend use my inspiring word.
Why?
That's fun. Although, wait.
Why?
Move, stand up, minor action, heal, charge. You don't have an action for it.
Okay.
Well, because what I would probably rather do is just focus down the guy with my spirit voice.
Your spare encounters.
What's your surge value?
What?
Yeah.
21.
Okay. And you had how many hit points when you got woken up?
When I woke up?
Yeah.
At 69, but I brought it down to 27.
When you were just healed and regained consciousness, how many hit points were you at? What were you healed for there?
I had 69 damage.
You had more than that, I know that, but you started 0 and add up, so go ahead.
Something like that, so...
I'm basically trying to do the math for you.
Yeah.
With the
Okay.
wait, so are you talking about the negatives?
So...
When you get healed from negative, you start at 0.
Oh,
Okay.
It doesn't matter how negative you were. It only matters if you get negative bloodied.
Okay. If that's... thanks for fixing the math. I'm at 42 HP.
You have more than that. She healed you and woke you up.
Uh-huh.
Then you double surge.
Oh.
You have whatever she healed you
18
for.
plus
as
2
well.
surges.
18?
21
Yeah.
plus 5.
60.
Is it 18 plus 2 surges?
It was a heal surge plus 5.
So 68.
I'm afraid of 18.
It's actually 26 for him. But yeah. You were at 68 hit points.
Yeah.
Then that guy hits you for 20. You are now at 48 hit points.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
He's going to make saving throws. Yes. And wait, he only had one effect left, so yes. It's not taking ongoing anymore. Screw your ongoing damage. Alrighty. Azazel.
Yes. Okay. I am going to. No, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to focus the guy in front of me. The spirit one.
Alright.
First this guy, then the bat.
Sure. Attack the cadaver first.
Gold is for bat.
I was going to say attack the cadaver collector first.
Miss, cadaver. 14 plus 14, 28 versus reflex on the bat.
Yeah, I believe you hit the bat.
22 damage. And the target is dazed until the end of my next turn.
20.
And
What was it, sorry?
22 damage. Or
No,
what?
for the attack.
28.
Yep, that hits him. Which bat was it?
The one right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bat misfears.
Hooray!
You smash the bat. Ready. Wait. Assuming you're done.
Yeah.
I move up, swing.
Ready.
Actually, sorry, I'm going to iron aspect. That doesn't affect you now.
That's just 19, I miss.
Ooh. Ready. Crossbowman. No. Yes. Yeah. Bats. Bats. Swoopy, 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 swoopy. Swoopy, swoopy, swoop. One on wit. That's going to hit you for 8 thunder damage and minus 2 to your next attack. Ragrum. That probably hits you.
27 AC.
It's not AC. Target's will.
Oh, will?
Yes.
What do we do?
18.
Yeah, that totally hits you. 8 thunder damage. Minus 2 to your next attack roll. Morrigan, you're up.
That's
Actually,
right,
there's one
we
more bat.
can only hit one thing
Who
at a
also
time.
hits you for another 8 thunder damage.
Did he hit me?
No, he hit.
Okay.
Another one also hit you.
Okay.
So how much more damage?
Another 8.
Oh.
They're little medium bats. They don't
Which
do
of these the collectors look more damaged?
One has taken 180 damage, the other has taken 181 damage.
Goodness.
You guys suck at this whole focusing fire thing.
I know! I've been hitting that single one the whole
No,
time. I'm
what
gonna hit that
what
one.
happened
Fuck
was Random went down, so we all started focusing the guy on the left.
28 versus AC.
Well, you know, so you heard they've been at roughly the same health the entire fight. So that's horseshit, buddy. You can actually follow their progression of rounds as they each take equivalent amounts of attacks.
I know. Sheesh, guys.
Well, let's just
Okay.
focus on this.
To also be fair, I I missed attacks many a
You're
time.
attacking that guy?
Sure, everybody's over there.
This guy's not gonna think.
Okay. I did 17 damage, and I'm not close enough to you guys. But Azazel gets +3 to attack and damage until the end of the next turn.
Yes. You don't suppose you got any more damage in there? You might be saving.
Unless I blow a daily.
Is there like a +2 damage you forgot about?
Frank was right there.
I think he's hinting at something.
I know.
It actually doesn't matter because when you shoot at it,
It went into the bolts a little bit.
no, when you shoot at it, this little bat flies in front of your bolt and dies instead, and he takes no damage.
Oh.
Remember how I said these minions would annoy the fuck out of you? That's why. They
That's
take hits for other
annoying.
enemies.
But do the collectors collect the bat corpses then?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Not while stuff is hitting them though. Rangram.
Okay.
I'm gonna move
Spark
away a
word.
little bit.
Let's get myself some
Move
more
behind
healy
the rope.
heals.
Good plan.
21 plus.
29.
You are in no danger whatsoever.
I don't want to be in any danger whatsoever.
But you are not in any danger whatsoever.
That's
I
okay.
realize it's annoying for me to randomly do math and shout numbers at you, but it's still faster. And we don't have a lot of time.
Okay. Attack time. Attack.
We are currently in overtime right now.
Attack.
Yes.
Alright, get out. I miss.
Pro tip, attack the bats first, because they'll take the hit anyway and their defenses are lower.
Okay.
I did not know that. Yeah. Anyway.
You probably didn't hit the bat anyway, though.
Yeah.
And when I say the defenses are lower, they're like 1 point lower. Still.
That's gonna be
Angry
Oh,
collectors.
wait. I will spend my daily to re-roll.
Sure.
No, it's yeah. Or something. Oh wait, yeah, that's on the thingy.
No.
There you go.
Alright. Harvester.
Plus 3 attacking
For the first time in many turns, this gentleman can move.
The dust-covered cadaver.
It's actually going to go over here.
Yeah.
That's what you.
He is now
I
the
am so
rust
glad I
cloth.
moved
You're
away.
closer to it.
I am so glad I moved away.
Shadow Scourge.
Fascinating.
Takes
Whatever that does
10 damage.
Before or after its attack?
Immediate reaction.
So that means
Like while
you
it's trying to
just
attack
hit
me,
it.
I go poof, and hit it.
Yeah, so you
And
can get
Grand
hit as
Takes
well.
10 damage?
Yeah.
Alright. Collector 2.
Okay.
I am so glad I put my iron aspect on.
Excuse me. Keep going. Keep.
21 AC, does that hit you?
No, it's not.
Second attack. 23 AC,
Nope.
I believe. Nope.
Cool.
And other one is going to take a swing at Wit. And miss him. And swing at random. And miss him. Highly productive turn for the lot of them.
It is currently granting CA, so currently have a +5 to damage, or +5 to attack. Let's see if I can actually hit. 14. Blah, blah, blah. +5 is 19, 28. Yeah, it is. Son of a bitch.
I know.
It's from the fucking other side.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
Just
do you
has
have
to
any-
be
do
an
you have
ally
any
adjacent to
fireballs
it.
or anything? That's okay.
Anything else? Wit.
I swing at the bat.
Good plan.
Yay!
You swish a bat.
Oh yeah, like 30 AC.
He goes like this.
By the way, this guy's currently granting combat advantage.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
No, I'm
Yes.
just letting everyone else know so that when you shoot it, it will. You have bonuses to it.
Ready. Anything else, Wit?
How about
That's
those
all I
other crossbowmen, hey? They're gonna take the kill.
They might.
Let's
They're gonna focus fire on the one with combat advantage and killing it.
They are going to attack that one. They could kill this guy.
Yeah, do it.
I want to see this crit.
Hit. Oh, only one hit.
Aw.
They don't steal your kill.
That means I get to
At
kill
this
it
point,
perhaps
I would-
If they both hit, they would have stolen it.
Oh, ridiculousness.
And your bats are gone. Morgan's turn.
Alright, let's see if I kill this thing. No, I do not. Okay.
That was a fast turn.
I know.
Rangram.
Did you crit fail?
No, 3.
corn rolling. Versus reflex instead.
That's a ranged attack, isn't it?
Yeah, but
That
Lame.
provokes.
Oh, well.
Yeah, don't do that.
Then-
Yeah,
Elbow.
don't do that.
Hey,
Swing.
you know, I have to swing.
It's melee dude.
God.
Hey, angry robots.
Looks like Brendan's gonna be getting some fucking shit done.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in your aura though. They have to attack you. Nope. Nope. Yep.
Looks like it's up to me and you.
You take 18 points of damage.
We've all been swinging poorly.
Azazel.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to flash round.
Do it.
Kill it, please. Oh
Do it
god.
better.
More scrolls in the here.
Wit. Save this party.
Swing, bada,
Oh god.
Crits!
There you go.
And I rolled a 12 on the die, too.
Wow.
Extra damage and everything.
Is it just
Oh, yeah.
completely destroyed? Can I not fix it somehow?
Yeah, it pretty much falls apart when you smash it.
God.
You might be able to salvage scrap from it. Hey, it's the crossbowman's turn again.
Oh god.
Do it!
Come on.
Go, my minions!
Oh.
Oh?
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Morrigan.
Oh, I'm
Deal the
more
final blow.
plus 15. 27.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
And then the other damage plus some other number.
It's 10 damage.
Arrow buries somewhere into the inside of it. You hear something crack, and it just sort of goes dark. This one doesn't fall apart, it goes.
Excellent! I will try and fix it.
Don't just say fix it. Make it yours first.
Yeah, I'll
Reprogram it, then fix it.
Fix it and then immediately punch it in the face.
Fix it as in like, you
I would
know.
be delighted if it
That would be
attacked you.
delightful. Alright, thanks guys.
So that was a Dawn show.
Yeah.
It was going great right up to the last couple of rounds.
And the rolls got
Well,
sucked.
the first couple of rounds and the last couple of rounds.
Okay,
The
guys.
bookends of this.
For next game, we have to sacrifice a goat to the dice gods before we play.
Or just focus fire, guys.
If
Sheesh.
it's any consolation, toward the end, they weren't rolling any better than you.
Okay, I see you
That is
guys.
true.
Adios.
See you.
I still didn't take any damage.